Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. The Netflix series Heartstopper has become a breakout hit as it speaks directly to today's queer youth. It's back for a third season and all 8 episodes are now streaming, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. If the last 2 seasons were about the whimsical nature of Nick and Charlie falling in love, then season 3 finds them hit with some honest truths about what it means to say I love you, as personal struggles really test them both. Locke is having a terrific year as he's also starring in Marvel's Agatha All Along. He has his best season yet as Charlie, who spends this season really dealing with an eating disorder. He doesn't quite know what he's dealing with, as body dysmorphia is a very personal journey. Kit Connor plays Nick, who spots these issues within Charlie and is really unsure of how to help him. Meanwhile, William Gao is back as Tao, who is madly in love with Al, who's played by Yasmin Finney. He is never afraid to make his feelings known. Now, Al is off studying art at a private school, but her social media really blows up as she becomes somewhat of a public figure. This is all really new for her, as she comes face to face with the realities of transphobic bullies on the internet. Heartstopper is based on the graphic novel of the same name by Alice Oseman, and Oseman is back as the series' lead writer. That tender and warm tone is still in place, despite the heavier places that she takes these characters in season 3. Now, while the series has kind of a big core group of friends, I think that this season seems very centered around the core conflicts around Nick and Charlie. We don't see stories in movies or TV shows that directly deal with male body dysmorphia, and it's really commendable for Heartstopper to tackle that issue of anorexia and bodily harm with Charlie. It can speak to so many teens out there really dealing with these same issues, on top of issues surrounding sexuality and gender. Locke handles this with ease, really letting us fully explore how it manifests in Charlie. Kit Connor is strong and lovable with that care that he brings to Nick and his struggles with how he wants to be supportive around Charlie. We see both characters tackle that big step of admitting I love you, while exploring having sex for the first time. The show never becomes salacious or raunchy, but deals with losing their virginity in a very wholesome and loving way, much like the show always has. Jonathan Bailey, I think, has a really fun cameo this season as a celebrated author in town for a book signing, and the two boys get a little giggly around him. Heartstopper, I think, needed to move in this direction and directly address the complicated teenage mindset when it comes to personal pressures and relationships. Its voice and tone are fully intact and hasn't shifted despite its popularity. The animated leaves and sparkles are still there too, as they add that kind of mental tingles that these characters are all feeling. There's just so much heart and humor written into how we accept and embrace all these characters. I'm giving Heartstopper Season 3 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. Leave me a comment. What are your thoughts so far on Season 3? And check out my interview with Locke. I actually interviewed him for Agatha All Along. So check out that interview. He was so nice and wonderful. So let me know what you think of that. And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Heartstopper Season 3. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.